It's a side of the story you haven't seen. Gabby Petito and her fiancé Brian Laundrie traveling across the country, documenting their camping travels in their van.
Hi, I'm Brian.
And I'm Gabby.
And this is our Ford Transit Connect that we've been living in. And we thought it was finally time to give you a tour.
A fresh look at the dark side of the couple's journey that dominated the nation's attention. Family and friends desperately looking for Gabby, who would vanish after taking a dream trip across state parks, ending with the murder of the young 22-year-old daughter and sister and the suicide of the man who took her life.
Oh my God!
Knowing what we know now about Brian murdering her and then seeing their, gentle, vulnerable relationship coming to fruition on camera and in a raw type of way in the outtakes, it was hard to look at, but also extremely fascinating.
Filmmakers Julia Willoughby Nason and Mike Gasparo go beyond the lens of social media in a new Netflix documentary. American Murder, Gabby Petito, going through hours of Gabby's recordings and writings.
Brian's stretching, doing some morning yoga.
With never-before-seen footage taken by Gabby, outtakes of their 4-month journey together. A personal story told through the unused video and personal journals of the young woman so senselessly murdered. Context to better understand the couple's fragile relationship and the abuse Gabby suffered when the cameras were off.
They put out what they wanted to have the public see.
Behind the scenes, Lane would get into arguments.
No, turn it back. Baby, come here. I want to retake this video.
Brian thought the vlog was stupid.
Big open floor for you to keep your dirty feet.
The happiest people on social media usually have the darkest skeletons in their closet.
Through these videos, you see a very covert, intimate partner violence that is emblematic of this type of isolation and denial that is in an abuse cycle.
A cycle of abuse also captured on police body cams. The filmmakers examining whether this could have been prevented.
There was law enforcement, there was national parks officials there was different organizations having to deal with this situation, how they dealt with this situation, what broke down in the communication, what information did they have, didn't have. We just thought it was important to put it out there.
When officers arrived at the Laundrie home, they were uncooperative, evasive, and refused to answer questions.
We had officers go to the Laundrie family home.
We don't know anything.
Was Gabriel here? Or?
No.
She's not here. Is this her vehicle?
2 people went on a trip, 1 person returned.
I knew something bad happened.
After Gabby's death, telling the story through her own voice and people who loved her was an important focus of the series, including an old boyfriend Gabby contacted about some of the relationship troubles she was experiencing.
She's like, I have a plan. I think I want to leave him. I'm going to do it. I have to figure out when to do it. And that's when I was kind of like, what do you mean you have a plan?
The filmmakers also shining a light on the fact that other women who don't look like Gabby get far less coverage than her story generated, while attempting to get other victims of domestic violence the resources they need through a foundation in Gabby's name.
The message really is abuse can be subtle, and I think that people downplay the subtlety of that type of manipulation, and it can be fatal. So there is an importance to see the flags through Gabby's story that may seem superfluous otherwise.
I remember saying to Brian, you keep her safe. And he looked at me and he smiled. He said, I will.